amazing.
Thank you. Likewise.
More than I have seen in the TV.
Wow, thank you. Thank you so much.
And I believe this is the first time that both of you come to Thailand, right?
Yes, it's our first time in Thailand and in Asia, actually. So we're very excited to get to see everything. And the people have been so nice. Yeah. So it's very exciting and very nice to be welcomed with so much love.
Wow.
Definitely.
Have you visited any places?
Not yet. We've just been here for 2 days now, so we've just seen the hotel and a little bit around the hotel. But I think from now on, like today, we have a few activities.
Tonight we're going to see a lot of things.
I think we're going to see more of Thailand very soon.
Okay, but I know that you have already tried tom yum goong, right?
Yes.
How was it?
Delicious.
It was delicious.
It's a lot of complex flavors, so I think that's really exciting. But it's good. It's good.
It's very Thai, I think.
Yeah,
all the spices.
Yeah.
It's different from where I come from, but it was definitely delicious.
Do you like any other menus of Thai food?
What have you tried so far? I think we're open
to soup.
Yeah, but that's more like
dumplings.
Yeah.
Have you tried Thai dessert?
They told us about mango sticky rice, but we haven't tried it yet. So maybe tonight we'll do it. It's really sweet and good. I think we need to try it tonight.
It's very well-known dessert in Thailand.
Yeah.
It's a yellow mango with sticky rice and the coconut milk on top.
Nice.
That sounds really interesting. What else do you recommend for us to try?
I think you should try mango sticky rice first.
And then everything
else. Forget anything else.
Okay, cool.
We gotta do that.
Okay, so let's get into the deeper questions for both of you, okay? Maybe we start with Andrena first.
Okay.
I've seen in your biology that you study bachelor degree in psychology, right?
Yes.
Why did you decide to study in this field?
I think the human behavior, it's so interesting, understanding why we behave the way that we do and how our experiences shape us into who we are right now. And I think it was really important for me to understand where we come from, to understand where we can go. And psychology for me is that, being able to understand the human mind, how we communicate with each other, our connections and relationships. So that's why I decided to study psychology.
Wow, I agree with that. I used to want to study that field, but I changed my mind already.
But you still kind of do, because you still work with people, so you kind of do psychology as well in a different way.
Yes. And for you, Gabi, I call you Gabi, right?
Yes, of course.
You are a certified life coach at the age of 20.
Yes,
wow.
What made you the life coach?
Honestly, there are so many things, like she already mentioned. Like, psychology is something that also interests me, because you want to understand the human. Like, we're 8 billion people on this planet Earth, and we want to understand every mind and their own unique thinking. And I think life coaching, what inspired me to do it was, I wanted to connect with more people. I wanted to help them, but before you can help somebody else, you need to work on yourself. So I wanted to discover a little bit more about me, my personal growth, and then afterwards, maybe in the future, I'll be able to help people. So it's first about educating yourself and then putting that into work.
That's
beautiful. That's why I decided to do life coaching, and I'm actually very interested in continuing my educations in psychology as well. So we were talking about that, and it's really nice that we have same interests, so she can also give me some tips and, you know, the girl power.
Yeah, we're good.
I can see that you two are very close, right?
Yeah.
You have the same interest.
Yeah. Ever since the competition, you know, we have very interesting stories, because I couldn't go last year to Miss Universe because of COVID. And then sadly, Gabriela, when she got to Miss Universe, she contracted COVID as well. So we kind of bonded over that too. And we were always together, we talked about it. So I think having that experience kind of brought us closer. And then we talked about psychology, and then we're like, you know, island girls. So I think it's a lot of things that kind of are similar to us. So we kind of bonded over that.
We have a lot in common.
Yeah. We have many things to connect to each other, right?
Exactly.
Very relatable.
So if we talk about COVID, do you have, she got the COVID since the first day at
the first day I arrived at Miss Universe. So the first thing we did was get a test, and it was positive. And it was a complete shock to myself. Because I wasn't feeling sick. So arriving there, and also I trained with other girls in the pageant, and they tested negative, and I was like 2 weeks with them. So I didn't understand where I got it from. So it was really weird. But in that moment, you know, you gotta accept it, and you gotta move on, and you gotta see what you can do and what the solutions are. And
do you have plan Bs if you couldn't get recovery in time?
Of course, I think your mindset is everything. And when something pops up in your life, you know, there are many unexpected things that can pop up. We never can have life fully planned out. So when these things arise, you need to know how you can act on them or maybe find a solution. And in that moment, I thought about a plan B. I also thought about if I am going to come out of COVID and how I'll be able to still compete. I thought about everything because you have to be ready. You have to prepare yourself mentally and then just take action. So even if I wouldn't be able to compete this year, I would have been okay with competing next year too, because that's the resiliency within me, and I would never stop my dream for just one obstacle arising. I'm a firm believer, and I always believe everything happens for a reason. So yeah, I just had my faith very high and just trusted that everything is working out for me.
Wow, that's called positive thinking, right?
Positive thinking.
Yeah, and for Adriana, I've known that you got your passionate about female rights when you were internship at the senator's office in Washington, D.C., right? And what made you interested in female rights? Which incidents?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things. Growing up in Dominican Republic, you saw many young girls not being able to attend school and trying to escape poverty, getting married at a very young age or having children. And to me, that was very sad. But the one incident was my cousin. When I went to the United States, I was 14, 15, and when I came back a year later, I wanted to play with my cousin, and I told the story in the interview, actually. And when I came back, she was a year younger than me, so she was 14. So when I go back there, I see that she's already married. And to me, that was a shocker because that was my cousin. That's the person that I wanted to play with. And to see that, that she couldn't be with me, that she had to be a mother and a wife, really shocked me. So when I went to the U.S., I made it my life's mission to make sure that every single girl is able to obtain an education, because that's the reason why I'm here today, why I'm able to educate myself, why I'm able to be here as a top 3 of Miss Universe, because I was able to obtain that education and have that opportunity given to me. So that was the one thing that kind of impacted me that way. So when I went to the senator's office, I wanted to talk about legislation and psychology behind it, of how we can help young women go to school.
Wow.
Yeah.
But at the first time that you moved to the United States, I believe that you can't speak English at all, right?
No, I didn't speak English at all.
Yeah, so how can you get through that situation?
Wow, it was really tough because, you know, you're kids and people, little kids bully you. You're like, you don't know how to speak English. It was really tough for me. My family didn't speak English either, so I only had my brother and my father. So it's a lot of, like you mentioned, resilience, honestly, knowing that what you want to do, knowing that you have a purpose. And for me, I wanted to make sure that I was going ahead in life. Going to the United States was a big opportunity to obtain a quality education and do the American dream. And I knew I had to speak English. So what I did, I stayed after school to do reading and having like online classes as well, where my teacher would stay with me like 3 hours after school and kind of just like making me write vocabulary, making me do tests where I would speak to people. And it took me about 2 years, but I'm really proud of myself because as a young girl that didn't have her family, as an immigrant, it's very tough. But having that moment and now being able to communicate myself is really important. So I'm very thankful for that time.
Yeah, and you were just 13 at that time,
I was just 13, so it was really difficult. But I am so grateful now for everything that has happened to me in my life because all of those experiences shaped me into who I am. So I am so grateful for that.
Wow, that's interesting.
Thank you.
And for Garby, you can speak 4 languages.
It's amazing.
Right? So many languages you can. What are they and what made you interested in studying so many languages?
Honestly, I come from Curacao, and Curacao is a multicultural island. So there we grow up speaking 4 languages. So most of the people that live in Curacao, which is 150,000 people, for people
small.
Very small, just grow up speaking 4 languages at least. Like that's the minimum.
Oh, really?
Yes, and we even have many kids nowadays that can speak 5 and 6 languages.
That's
so
beautiful.
it's really something that's normal there. And my languages are Dutch, Papiamento, which is the native language of Curacao.
Papiamento.
Yes, it's actually a mix of 5 languages. And then we have English, Spanish, and my dad is Brazilian, so I can speak a little Portuguese.
Wow.
But that's my next goal.
Okay.
To really get that 100% down. Yeah.
And you plan to study more language?
Yeah, Portuguese is my next one on my list right now. I think, I really I'm somebody that I like to embrace my culture and where I come from, and also, you know, even if it's your parents, you need to embrace your roots. So I want to focus a little bit more on Portuguese so that I can master that, and maybe, who knows, maybe even more language on this. I think it's pretty cool to speak a lot of languages because you can really connect with people, and languages is something that you need everywhere. You know, like I wish I could speak Thai. I don't understand anything. I'm trying to, but it's so beautiful to hear you guys speak, and I would just only love to be able to communicate with you guys in your own like language. So. And it's crazy that you can speak
only know
English.
2 words. So we only know
and
Sawadika.
That's it.
So you know 2 words of
two
Thai,
words,
right?
so far.
Any words that you want to study more? Do you want to know more?
I want to learn the whole language.
How can we say good morning?
Good morning. สวัสดีค่ะ สวัสดีตอนเช้า อรุณสวัสดิ์ sorry. We have many
different ways.
Different, yes.
So Arun Sawat.
อรุณสวัสดิ์
Arun Sawat. Okay. So Arun Sawat.
But normally we just say สวัสดีค่ะ
Okay.
Yeah, you can use this all the time.
Okay, perfect. That's good. We know 3 words now. Like,
and if you try Thai food,
thank you.
and if you try Thai food and you like it, you just say อร่อย
Aroy.
which means delicious.
Ooh, Aroy.
That's what I'm going to say tonight.
Yeah. Thai food.
Okay, so we want to get to know more about your country, both Dominican Republic and Curacao. So what if I go to Curacao and Dominican, where should I visit, and what food should I eat, and anything you can recommend?
Ooh, there's so many things.
First.
I can go. Dominican Republic is so beautiful. We have half of an island we share with Haiti. And as an island, we have many beautiful beaches. I think Dominican Republic, I don't want to say that, but I think it's one of the best beaches in the world. We have beautiful clear water. We have nice white sand, and the food and the people are so good. Like, people are so warm. It actually reminds me a lot of Thailand. People are so here with a smile on their faces. They welcome you. It's very warm. It feels like home. So Dominican people are exactly the same way. Something that you will have to try, it would be rice and beans, the way that we make it, because I think we have different varieties, but the way that we make it, our spices make it really interesting. So like rice, beans, chicken, and avocado salad is really delicious. But I think the one main thing about Dominican Republic is that we have a little bit of everything. You know, you have areas where you have a beach, you have a little bit of like mountain and cold weather up in the north, and then you also have like little areas where you have a desert. So thinking about all these amazing things that you have in Dominican Republic that you can explore. So I think you definitely should come to Dominican Republic.
I will. Sounds like Thailand, but Thailand has no desert.
Okay.
Okay, what about Curacao?
Curacao is also an island, and as I said, it's very small, so we only are like 150,000 people, and that's about it. We're very multicultural, so I think there are more than 83 different nationalities in Curacao, and it's beautiful because you really see that the people there live cooperatively, you know, that they live together. Even though it's such a small island, the people are still super supportive of each other, and you really see that all the different cultures, like we have a little bit of everything within us. Things that you should see. Oof, I would like to take you everywhere in Curacao. I think it's so small also that I would be able to take you everywhere because there is so much to discover, but it's all so unique. We have art, we have music, we have great food, we have amazing landscapes. The water is also like crystal clear. I think my beaches are. No, but I think we all have our own countries. For us, is, you know, it's our diamonds, and we love where we come from, and that's why we want to embrace it, and that's why to us it's the prettiest place on earth. But I truly think that every country has its own essence, and Curacao definitely has, you know, that Caribbean essence, but still mixed with so many different cultures. And when you come there, you just feel accepted, and you feel embraced for who you are. And there's just so much to it. Like, I just want to invite you. I don't want to spill too much tea, but I think you should see it in real life.
Okay.
But Curacao is definitely one to visit.
How many days do you take if I want to go all over Curacao?
All over Curacao, like, I wouldn't want to rush it because I really want you to take in everything. But I think if you stay at least like 2 weeks, you'll be able to see everything and enjoy it also, because it's not just about seeing, it's about experiencing.
Yes.
You know, and creating memories. So that's what you want. You want it to be everlasting.
Yeah, so 2 weeks for Curacao and 2 weeks for Dominican Republic.
Yeah, I think, you know, we're so excited to talk about our countries because we're ambassadors for our countries, what we do.
Yes.
We love where we come from, we love our people, and want to embrace that. And I think when people ask us about our country, we're like, it's the best country ever, because I know, we're literally so excited about it.
Okay, for Adriana, you always said that your background does not define your future, your courage and determination do.
Yeah.
So can you please elaborate more about this?
Yeah, that became my motto growing up, coming from where I come from. You know, I come from a family with very little resources. It's a poor family. We didn't have a lot of money to go to college or to go to school. And that's why we went to the United States, to be able to have a better quality of life and education. And so I always said to myself, it doesn't matter where I come from. That's not going to determine where I can go. I always had big dreams and big plans. I thought I could always be a Miss Universe, or I could be an actress, or I can be an ambassador for the United Nations. But people that come from where I come from don't always have those opportunities. And so I wanted to make sure that I was a role model, like an example. And I knew that with my hard work and determination and being courageous, taking risk, and being the first to do certain things and even do them when you're afraid of them, made me or brought me to where I am right now. And so that's why I always said, like, it doesn't matter where I come from, it's your courage, your hard work, and your resilience that will get you there. So that's why I always adapted that as my motto, and I still do to this day, because even being here in Thailand, you know, it's very new to me. I didn't know what to expect, but I wanted to take that risk and say, let's open up to the opportunities that Thailand can bring me. So I think it's really empowering to do that.
Wow, that's really nice.
Thank you.
And for Gabi, are you the first one who made it to top 5 for Curacao?
Oh no. It has been a long time since Curacao hasn't made it in top 5.
Yeah.
I think it's like 54 years.
Oh, really?
I've made history.
Girl, you made history.
No, yes, but no, we have Anna Marie Bravheid. She was actually first runner-up in Curacao. So that also shows, like, it doesn't matter where you come from. It's really the mindset and the determination.
Yes.
Especially the courage. Because I think everything in life takes courage. You know, sometimes we're scared to take that jump. But it's when you take that jump that you realize what your weaknesses or what your strengths are. And sometimes even the things that you thought you wouldn't be good at end up being your biggest strength.
You surprise yourself.
You know, like, you surprise yourself. I surprise myself. Sometimes I was looking in the mirror and I was like, is that really me? Am I doing this?
I love that.
Even seeing my own video online from Miss Universe and my performance, I just get so proud of how far I've come. Because 5 years ago, I didn't thought I would be sitting here at Miss Universe. In this studio.
In Thailand.
Nobody thought that, but it's because I took risk, and it's because I had the courage to go for it blindless and fearlessly. And that's what brought me this far. You know, and that's what I want to encourage everybody also. Like, if you have a dream and if something, an opportunity presents, jump. Don't even think about it. Think about everything else later. Now just take the courage to go for what you want, and don't be scared, because at the end of the day, you're going to figure it out. You'll figure it out along the way. You'll learn, you'll grow, you'll spread your wings, and you'll fly.
Totally,
Like goosebumps. And okay, since you two made it to top 5 and you have louder voice, so how do you plan to use this platform to get your message out? Adriana first.
I think for me, you know, I've worked in women's rights for so long, and I didn't have this audience that I do now. And I think it's being able to use my voice a little bit louder. I like to say that people, I don't want to be the voice of the voiceless, because people have a voice. People don't listen to them. I want to be somebody who's able to replicate their voices and make it a little bit louder, making sure that I'm a channel for change and people can listen to me and say, she represents me. And I think that's the most important thing as well, right? Understanding that I have a responsibility now. It's not only, oh, I'm top 3, that's so exciting and so pretty. No, it's about understanding the responsibility of the crown, being a change maker, being an agent of change, and making sure that people understand that. So I will use my platform every single day to make sure that those who need help, who need a voice, and who need assistance understand that they're worthy and deserving of every single inch of space that they occupy in this world, and they need to understand that.
Wow. Okay, how about Gabi?
I think she just perfectly mentioned it. I don't even know if I have to say anything else, because even sitting right here, we are already spreading a message out to the public. And you know what our main goal is as a beauty pageant is that we want to be relatable. We want you to feel comfortable. We want you to feel that we're also human being and that we're imperfectly perfect, you know, and it's not about always glitz and glam. We're not every day like this. I don't think you are, girl. But,
that's part of
you
it.
know, we embrace our authentic selves and our imperfections because that's what makes you unique. That's what sets you apart from everybody else. And that's what I think Miss Universe was looking for this year too. She, you know, they were looking for a girl that embraces who she is, where she comes from, her imperfections, and you know what she stands for. It's not about being the perfect mess. It's about being yourself.
Yeah, and like having a purpose and having a message, like you mentioned, this platform that we now have as top 5 and top 3 is like we have a voice to use to make sure that young girls all over the universe understand that, like you mentioned, your imperfections make you unique, make you special, make us beautiful. And using our platform and our voice to tell you that you are worthy and deserving of everything that you do in this world is important. So I think that's why we continue doing this work every single day.
And we do it with so much love. It's something that comes from, you know, really deep-rooted within.
Okay, so last but not least, please say something to Thai fans who always support both of you and they cheer for you.
Oh my God. I want to say, first of all, Kapunka, for all the love that you showed over the Miss Universe competition. And even now, when I got to the airport and I saw all of your beautiful faces, it lighted me up inside. It makes me feel so welcome and so loved. So I want to say thank you so much. I feel like Thai fans are the best. They have the most passion for beauty contest and for Miss Universe. And thank you for giving the love to the Dominican Republic. I want to give all the same love to you back. I want to say thank you, Kapunka, for all the love that you give me.
That was super cute. No, to me, also the Thai fans are super special. I think the first thing I mentioned also is Thai fans are really the best. I think the love that they give, it's also a motivation for us to keep going. And we also feel so worthy and we feel like we're really doing our best because that support makes us also believe more in ourselves and also keeps us going. So thank you so much for giving us that support and making us feel that we're doing a great job and that we want to keep doing this, not only for ourselves, but also for the beauty industry, the beauty pageant, you know, Miss Universe.
For all of you.
Thank you for having us here. I hope to see you guys very soon also on the activities that we're going to do. I know there's going to be a few meet and greets. So thank you so much for all the love and support. I truly, truly, truly appreciate it. And I can't wait to see what Thailand has to offer us the next few days.
Yes.
We love you, Thailand.
Nice. Okay, on behalf of JKN18 channel, I would like to thank you both of you for your time today, and we look forward to seeing your success in this journey. As I told you, that Thai fans really love you and will always support you and hope to see you guys in Thailand sometime soon.
We have to come back.
Yes,
come back. We love it here. Thank you so much. You're so kind and so sweet. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
เอาละค่ะคุณผู้ชมและนี่ก็คือสาวงามท็อป 5 ของ Miss Universe ค่ะ Say bye bye สวัสดีค่ะ